Well, welcome back everybody to my shop. What we're working on today, well, we got this Honda Foreman four-wheeler. Came in with a no start. So we're gonna do a little diagnostics on it and find out why it ain't got a no start. So y'all hang in there. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. Well, like I said, we got this Honda Foreman four-wheeler with a no start. Turn switch on. We got power. It's in neutral. No start. We verified the complaint. First thing we're going to do is check the starter solenoid, which is right here. Put our light up, plug a test light up on ground. Y'all can see we got power. Got power on the incoming side, none on the outgoing side. So let's unplug this. This is the bike side. Let me see. One should be ground, one should be power. See, when I push the starter button, can y'all see the test light lighting up? So that means we got power to the switch. The other side should be a ground, so we'll put our test light on the positive and on the ground. And again, we hit the switch. Well, maybe I ain't got a good connection. There we go. I had the test light on the ground. So now we got power. We got test lights connected to the negative. I'm sorry, the test light's connected to the positive side of the battery. And we have got ground. Now, if we take the test light lead, put it to the negative side of the battery, hit the switch, and we should have power. There we go. So we got power and ground to the solenoid. So the solenoid is bad. So I'll tell you one more test we can do. So we got one more test we can do. I got my little starter jumper here. We're going to put it straight to the starter. Can y'all see that? Yep. Bring in for a close-up. Straight to the starter. And the other one we're going to put to the positive side of the battery. And if the starter is good, as soon as I hit this button, it should crank. Alright, well that tells me the starter is good. It's got a bad connection. Well, the battery could be weak also. Alright, so we verified we verified we got power and ground going to the relay. We got battery power going to the relay. And we do know that the starter will work. So, I'm going to order a relay, get it here, and then we'll be back and put it on. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're back on the the four-wheeler today. A couple days ago, we determined they had a bad solenoid. I ordered a solenoid. We got the solenoid in, now we're going to put it on and see if that fixes the problem. So, let's get started. First of all, I'm going to turn the camera down where you can see what we're doing. I have got my, first of all, I reckon we need to unplug it. I got my quarter-inch drive ratchet. Let's take the, there's really nothing to replace in this. We don't want to lose the nuts. We drop the nuts down in there, we'll never find them. Now, that's the way this thing came in, believe it or not. Somebody has put a winch on it, and they put all the wires down and didn't put anything back the way it goes. You can't because all the wiring is down in there, but it come in like that. We'll try to fix that problem. We'll add some nuts and push pins or whatever we got to do. So there's our new solenoid. Let's put it up against the old solenoid. We have got a yellow, well, the wires are a little bit different color, but they still about the same. So, we need to get this solenoid stuck down in here where it goes. Just like that right there. We'll get this plug back up. And guess what, everybody? The tank, the little end on the part that goes on the battery on the cable broke off. So, what are we going to do about that? Well, I reckon we're going to have to fix it, huh? Yep. I gotta quit saying yep, everybody. That thing broke slap off. Of course, there wasn't much meat holding it on, was it? So, let's get this thing unplugged right here. And let's see what we can do. Yep, let's see what we can do. Wonder if we got enough to fix it. Oh yeah, I got plenty of cable. We can just cut it off, put a new end on it. So let me get that done and we'll be right back, y'all. So, we got the new end installed on the cable, the one where it broke off. We'll get our boat back out. Install it back on the battery. Got that started. Well, I reckon I'll have to pick the solenoid up out of there. Like I said, they got all this all so messed up. ever who's been in here done a pretty good job on butchering everything. I hate to say it, but you know, it's the truth. Whoa, baby. We don't want to do that, do we? That goes like that. We'll get that on. Now, he did tell me that it wouldn't start, so he probably cranked on it to the point where he probably burnt the solenoid up. I don't know. Can't tell you, can't be honest. Don't know, just don't know. Put the little covers back on. Get this thing down there where it's supposed to be living. See, that's just it. See, they got this whole thing so boogered up, nothing to go back where it needs to go. Sometimes people ain't got no business working on something. Let's tighten the battery up. See, I don't know. I reckon we're going to leave it like that. I hate to. We might work on it a little bit to try to get it back down in there. Like I said, they put a winch on this thing, and they put all the cable, all the wiring, instead of cutting it, made it shorter where it would work. They stuffed it all down in here, and now nothing fits. But we got the solenoid in. We got it plugged up. Truth of the moment. Let's see what happens. All right. We verified the no start. We done our diagnostics. Y'all can see it. We tested. We had power and ground on the bike side, on the four-wheeler side of the solenoid. We got a new solenoid, got it installed. Now it cranks. I talked to the boy, and he said it was no start. I checked the fuel in it, and there ain't no gas in it. Ain't got no gas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of, I got a little bit of gas I'm going to put in it, and we're going to see what happens. So don't go nowhere. Get that leaf out of there. Got a little funnel. And we got a little bit of gasoline. Push water. We're going to put a little bit in here. I think that ought to be enough. Get that out of the way. My mic keeps falling down. Get that out of the way. Well, let's get some of this stuff off this four-wheeler, or out of the way right here. See if turn the gas on. Give it a minute to drain. Get the choke on. Got to turn the switch back on. Uh-oh. Well, I think the battery's getting a little weak. We'll put the jumper box on there. All right, I got my little jumper box. I didn't want no light. Let's get it on here. I think the battery could be just a tad little weak. Or we could have a starter problem. Wait for it to click. I don't know, fellas. We might have a bad starter too. Well, I don't want to burn that new starter relay up, but as y'all heard, it cranks and runs. Let's get the battery tester and test this battery. All right, I got my battery tester. Turn y'all around here where you can see what I'm doing. First of all, let's see, this is 180 code cranking amps. Unfortunately, my battery, well, all right, my battery tester only goes down to a 200. So we're going to go ahead and test it. The battery showing low. 1211. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the charger on it for a little bit and let it charge. All right. We put the battery charger on it. It's charged. Let's see if she'll crank. Well, I believe that the starter is dragging. So, we can do one more thing right here. We'll go ahead and we'll put our starter back on. This will eliminate the solenoid if we got a bad solenoid, which I don't think we do. But you don't really ever know. So, let's see what happens. Same thing. Well, guys, I believe we have also got a bad solenoid. Not solenoid. I'm sorry, guys. I think we have got a bad starter. Let's see what the percentage is. Come on, it's supposed to tell me what the percentage is. I thought it would. Anyway, we tested and verified that it had a bad solenoid on it. I believe that the starter is dragging, and that could have been what burnt the solenoid up. Like I said, this is where it came in. I don't know nothing about it. So I'm going to call him, tell him what I think, see if he wants me to get a starter for it. Now the battery, it really pulled the battery down. We're down to 34%. We was at 99 before I hit the starter. So that could mean the battery is bad too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it charge till it gets to 100%, and I'm going to retest the battery. If the battery test is good, we'll try starting it again. If it don't start, if it does the same thing, I'm going to tell him he needs a starter. Glad y'all come along on this. If you learned something, or if you just like watching a dumbass in the garage. No, I ain't going to say that, but you know, if you learned something, or if it was entertaining to you, you know, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. Leave a comment. If you give me the thumbs up. If you want to give me the thumbs down, tell me why. I hope you don't leave the thumbs down, but if you do, tell me why. Because, you know, this channel is not a serious channel. We just goof around in the garage. You know, I'm not trying to make no serious videos, but I do try to make them so you could get something out of them. You know, but anyway, appreciate y'all coming along. And I'm sure we're going to have more on this four-wheeler, but that's it for the diagnose and the no start. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless. See y'all on the next one.